Hey Lugoff, I'm Tanasia.
And I'm Kylie.
And this is LETV.
Welcome to our first episode of LETV. Our goal as a 2018-2019 news staff is to inform you, the student body, of any and all local and school news. This year we are striving to bring you news from the local community, the school, and the student body. As the population of Lugoff-Elgin High School grows, our media platforms will too. We will be hard at work to bring you your news, not only through video production that will be uploaded to YouTube, but also through an online newspaper which can be accessed at thepitchforkonline.com. We will be uploading frequently, so keep checking in for updates. We will also be publishing a print newspaper once a semester, so keep your eye out for that. Our hopes are that you stay informed and get to know your schoolmates. We are looking forward to this year's news production.
Which class do I go to? Where is it? Do I know anyone? While many students naturally get nervous on the first day of a new school year, it can be especially nerve-wracking for students who are brand new to the school. Whether they are freshmen entering high school or transfer students moving to a new area, this school year there are 460 freshmen and 102 new students walking the halls. LE has more hallways than Stover and Lugoff Middle, so freshmen often don't know their way around. Hunter Bond faced this obstacle this year when he moved from middle school to high school.
It's very different because all of my classes are in separate places and not in one hall, and I'm with different grades in some of my classes.
Samantha Barton, sophomore, moved to Elgin this year and has also struggled to find her way around the school.
At first, I didn't go to the wrong building, but I am used to it now.
While being the new kid can be difficult, there are strategies for making this the most new experience. The Great Schools website says students should keep a positive focus, prepare the night before, and get a healthy start to help them adjust to a new school. Julia Baker, senior, transferred to LE her freshman year from Longleaf Middle School, and she had a difficult time adjusting at first too, but she became more comfortable with time.
The first couple of weeks it was difficult, but after then I just got used to it.
Meeting new people can also be an obstacle for new students, especially those who transfer because they don't have friends from previous schools. Some suggestions from Team Vogue for making new friends are to open the door and talk to people, participate in extracurricular activities, and choose clothing that makes the new kid feel confident. Baker chose to make friends with some people in her class to grow relationships. She is now in her senior year and has many friends.
Through gym, my freshman year, I met a bunch of friends there, and through those friends I met new friends.
Students aren't the only ones who struggle with being new. New assistant principal, Ray Ferris, also had her first day at LE this year. And he tried to adjust not only to a new location, but also a completely different job.
Different was I was a teacher at my previous job, and so I was in charge of my classroom, and I'd been doing it for 16 years, so teaching math was natural. This job I have a lot more to think about, and I haven't been doing it a very long time, so there's a lot to learn.
After a month on the job, he feels more comfortable.
I feel very comfortable now. I feel like I'm getting a better idea of what's going on and a better idea of what is expected in my job, and I'm enjoying it. It's been fun.
It often takes time for students to adjust to a new school too. Baker has advice for students who are new to LE.
Just not to worry about anxiety problems, although that's difficult to say. Don't worry about what other people are thinking. Just do what you gotta do. Keep your head held high and keep going.
New students aren't the only ones adjusting this year. Even returning students felt like they were walking into a new school the first day because of all the construction that happened over the summer. Students walked down the hallways, taking in the fresh new smell of paint strolling on the blue new tiles. As they enter their first block, the blue and beige walls surround them. Their stomachs grumbling, they head to the cafeteria where they gaze upon the new add-on and newly grounded courtyard. Coming back to the school, students saw the many changes that have been made to the school. Although there are more changes to come, the school has already taken on a new appearance inside and out. Though there were multiple minor changes as the new walls and floors, there were an equal amount of major changes, which include the bigger cafeteria and the library, the new courtyard, and a new way of walking to the annex. With all the changes that have been made, the school is more appealing and attractive according to students. Outside, fresh sod is down and the fresh paint hangs on the walls and classrooms, and the library is redecorated.
I thought it was nice. A lot of the new changes made the school look a lot nicer than it did before, and it made it look more modern.
However, these upgrades were not put in place for appearances only. Many of them were established to limit the amount of excessive crowding. The new drop-off area behind the school was put in place to control the exceedingly slow traffic while coming to school.
I feel like the new drop-off is a better way to help with traffic. There's more entrances and better roads.
In addition to the drop-off, the new main office restricts students from entering or exiting through the office. Now that the office is completely closed off to all students who just walk in or out, they now have to proceed to the exit near the 700 hall, where the new doors have also been added. Many students have noted the hallways are more clustered because of
It's harder to get to the annex because you gotta walk like a ship 20 feet. The office makes me feel safer because not anybody can just walk through.
Although some changes have made the congestion in the hallways worse, the new cafeteria addition has helped significantly because students have more room to walk to and from their classes. According to Jeff Carey, assistant principal, the extension added 18 feet to the cafeteria.
The new cafeteria add-on allows me to have more space with my friends and allow me to not feel so squeezed into the area.
Besides this large cafeteria in the main building, the annex is now serving lunch for those who have classes there instead of returning to the main building cafeteria for lunch.
I think it's a good idea, and it's really peaceful and quiet because not a lot of people really go to, since the whole school isn't over there, not the entire school isn't at lunch over there, so it's nice and quiet. So.
Lunch is not the only change for students who have classes at the annex. The new path from the main building is the most significant change that has impacted the students. Students now have to walk from the exit near the 700 hall through the gym lobby behind the wellness center and then go to the annex. According to Mr. Caraway, the path right outside the gym lobby was widened to prevent congestion.
Unfortunately, when traffic got busy, kids were actually walking in the street right there in the front of the school because it was so crowded for safety reasons. And once the final product is done, I think it's going to be a whole lot safer for kids as far as walking by.
Those who walk to the annex on a daily basis both see advantages and disadvantages.
It's pretty far, especially if it were to rain, but other than that, not getting hit by a car is good.
There were other upgrades added for safety purposes, including the vestibule to the office. Instead of freely walking in and out, visitors now have to sign in and wait for someone in the front office to buzz them in. Our school has also acquired another resource officer to increase safety.
We're just trying to make it harder for just anybody to walk up and can get to the student population.
While many of the changes were put in place to increase safety, some students note concerns. One of the concerns relates to the safety of the new path to the annex.
I feel as though with the new construction it makes it more difficult and not as safe because if we go in the back of the school, that allows us to be more exposed to the forest and so strangers could get in easier.
Despite some complaints, most students realize these changes were made with the intent of improving the school.
I think it's good. It's a lot safer for us now, and especially now that we have a lot of people going into school, all the new hallway they added out there really helps a lot with overcrowding.
And speaking of students, with over 1,600 of them roaming the halls, there are many unfamiliar faces. In order to help the student body feel closer, this year we will be highlighting some new and some not so new faces as we meet the demons. Let's get started with a brand new teacher.
Ryan Fox. I have always been pretty active in music ever since 4th grade, so it was a very natural transition for me to go from high school band into college music and then entering the professional freelance world and then into high school teaching.
My name is William Lloyd. I like Miss Mollis the most because she was really nice.
My name's Macy Horn. I like to juggle and whittle. Sometimes I do origami.
If you would like to be spotlighted for our next episode, log on to thepitchforkonline.com to sign up. Thanks for watching LETV. Make sure to check out our website at thepitchforkonline.com and tune in for our next episode.